Asia becoming an official operator of a fifth-generation stealth fighter, the second country to ever complete such a project after the United States.
China's hypersonic weapon has not just been successfully tested, it has been proved for production and has been produced and has been deployed to units.
And our next story is about China's new hypersonic missile, a hypersonic air-to-air missile that is shrouded in secrecy.
China's hypersonic missile revolution. China's new hypersonic missile could reshape aerial combat as we know it. With the ability to strike targets 1,000 kilometers away, it threatens some of the most advanced U.S. aircraft, like the B-21 Raptor and F-22 Raptor, without ever leaving national airspace. In this video, we'll break down how this missile works, why it's so important, and the massive implications for military strategies worldwide. Stay tuned to discover what this means for the future of air superiority. Breaking down hypersonic missile technology. Hypersonic missiles, traveling at speeds greater than Mach 5, over 6,200 kilometers per hour, are the pinnacle of modern missile technology. Unlike traditional missiles, which follow predictable, high-arching flight paths, hypersonic weapons remain within the atmosphere, flying low and fast. This ability to maneuver within atmospheric layers makes them incredibly difficult to detect or intercept by current missile defense systems. As a result, hypersonic technology has been a game-changer for global defense forces. China's hypersonic missile is designed to operate at this next level of capability. It can strike targets at ranges up to 1,000 kilometers, making it effective in combat scenarios where traditional missiles would not be able to reach their target in time. This range is a significant advantage, as it allows Chinese aircraft to engage enemy aircraft, such as the US F-22 and B-21, long before they can retaliate. With a missile that operates within this range, there's no chance for the enemy to escape or take defensive action. What makes this missile even more formidable is its speed. Hypersonic missiles are fast enough to evade interception by the world's most advanced missile defense systems. Current missile defense technology is built around intercepting threats at lower speeds, relying on radar and heat signatures to track and destroy incoming missiles. But the speed and maneuverability of hypersonic weapons mean they can bypass traditional defenses, making them a lethal weapon in modern combat. This missile also poses a threat to stealth technology, which is typically used to avoid radar detection. Advanced stealth aircraft, such as the F-22 Raptor, are built to operate undetected by enemy radar systems, allowing them to strike first and avoid being engaged. However, these stealth features become irrelevant when dealing with hypersonic missiles, which use speed and altitude to avoid interception. The sheer speed and unpredictability of the missile make it virtually impossible for even the most sophisticated stealth aircraft to evade or outrun it. Simulations and testing of the hypersonic missile. To understand how effective this hypersonic missile is, we need to dive into the results of China's rigorous testing and simulations. These tests are crucial in validating the missile's operational capabilities. Through a series of simulations, China has demonstrated that its hypersonic missile is not only fast and long-range, but also highly accurate in targeting advanced aircraft such as the B-21 Raptor and F-22 Raptor. In one set of simulations, Chinese scientists modeled a combat scenario in which the hypersonic missile targets a stealth bomber. The results showed that the missile was able to track the bomber's movements, anticipate its evasive maneuvers, and strike from long distances without detection. This ability to target and engage stealth aircraft before they even have the opportunity to deploy countermeasures marks a significant leap forward in missile technology. It renders traditional missile defense strategies, which rely heavily on tracking and intercepting slower-moving, non-maneuvering threats, obsolete. The tests also simulated real-world countermeasures, such as electronic warfare and evasive flying techniques used by stealth aircraft. These countermeasures, which typically serve to mislead or confuse incoming missile systems, proved ineffective against China's hypersonic missile. Due to its advanced guidance systems and speed, the missile remained on track even when the stealth aircraft attempted to evade. This level of reliability in a combat scenario demonstrates that this weapon could significantly alter the air combat landscape. Additionally, the missile's ability to change course mid-flight gives it an edge over conventional ballistic missiles. Most conventional missiles follow a predetermined path to their target, which makes them easier to intercept. But hypersonic missiles can adjust their trajectory during flight, responding to changing threats and conditions. This maneuverability further complicates efforts to intercept them, even with the most advanced defense technologies. These successful test results have significant implications for military strategy. They validate China's investment in hypersonic missile technology and place pressure on other nations, particularly the US, to develop similar capabilities to maintain their military edge. The results also highlight a new kind of arms race, where technological advancement in missile development will play a key role in shaping future defense strategies. Strategic implications for global defense. China's hypersonic missile is not just a technological achievement. It represents a major shift in the balance of power in global defense. The ability to engage enemy aircraft like the B-21 Raider and F-22 Raptor from a distance of 1,000 kilometers without leaving national airspace introduces a new level of deterrence and influence in the Indo-Pacific and beyond. For China, this missile offers an unparalleled means of defense and offense, allowing them to threaten high-value U.S. assets from a distance while keeping their forces out of harm's way. For the U.S. and its allies, the emergence of such a weapon forces a re-evaluation of aerial defense strategies. The development of hypersonic missiles means that stealth technology alone is no longer sufficient for maintaining air superiority. While the U.S. has relied on stealth to protect its aircraft from enemy radar systems, hypersonic missiles operate in a completely different way, bypassing stealth altogether with their speed and unpredictability. This new reality demands the creation of new defense systems capable of detecting and intercepting hypersonic threats. In response, countries like the U.S. are investing heavily in their hypersonic missile programs, but this creates a new arms race. As China develops and refines its missile technology, the U.S. and its allies must adapt their defense systems to protect against these advanced weapons. This includes upgrading radar systems to detect high-speed threats, developing faster interceptors capable of matching the speed of hypersonic missiles, and rethinking strategies for air combat. The strategic implications of this missile technology extend beyond just the battlefield. With the ability to strike from such long distances, China gains a significant advantage in regional conflicts, particularly in the Indo-Pacific, where it faces off against U.S. military power. By developing hypersonic missile systems, China can challenge U.S. influence in the region, altering the dynamics of military engagement and deterrence. As hypersonic weapons become more prevalent, their strategic use will change the nature of defense alliances. Countries that possess these advanced weapons will hold a distinct advantage in negotiations, defense contracts, and military partnerships. For nations without access to such technology, the threat of being outmatched by hypersonic weapons could lead to new defense spending and military collaborations. The future of hypersonic weapons. China's hypersonic missile is a significant leap forward in modern warfare. Its range, speed, and maneuverability create a new class of weapon that challenges the current balance of power in the skies. For the U.S. and its allies, this missile forces a rethink of air combat strategies, defense technologies, and military alliances. As the arms race around hypersonic weapons intensifies, countries worldwide must prepare for the new reality that these weapons bring. Thank you for watching, and be sure to stay updated on the latest advancements in missile technology. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more detailed analysis on these important global developments.